Hello everyone and welcome to the Power 9 Podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the blood artist at Wintan.
Hi, Mick.
Yes.
Hi, Alfian.
Hi.
And joining us as a, I guess, perma staff. Joining us on the podcast for more permanent tenure. We'll talk about that later. Is the future pro Alfian Pun.
Hi guys.
Yeah. Yay.
Claps for Alfian.
Yeah. Making it to the future pro league. But that's in the future.
In the future.
Yeah, not now.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, how you guys doing?
I'm okay. I've been playing Overwatch. Speaking of which, guess what time it is?
It's Overwatch time.
No man, it's 43 minutes past high noon.
What the hell? Yeah, for those of you,
hilarious.
I've been streaming a lot of Overwatch.
How's the game? I've not been playing.
It's ridiculously good, man. It's so good.
Yeah, dude, join us at the release party later.
It got more.
It got more good.
More. I don't know. Is it more popular than before Evolve release?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Because I was following Evolve, but then I think after that after a while people got bored.
Evolve just killed itself actually.
Yeah, they didn't have enough content.
Yeah.
But the release after they released like the monster pack, it seemed to get better. But that was with whoever stayed there. Same thing that happened to Titanfall. They had, it was fun for maybe the first few days, and then after that it's just, gets boring.
So we're talking about video games now.
Yeah. We've converted the Power 9 podcast to your number one MTG video game podcast. Yeah.
FTG video games.
No, MTG video games tend to be quite suck. So
we could have a video game like off the MTG law, like you play as Jace.
No, every set don't you play as Jace. You play a Jace and you play as Jace. Like that's what we all imagine when we sit at the table against somebody else. And then when we play Commander,
we imagine the movie to be about Jace.
Yeah, and when we play Commander, then there's 4 Jaces. But then they're all different versions. The winner will be Jace TMS. Then the loser will be Jace Bellerin or Jace Sherlock Holmes.
Speaking of Jace TMS, in
man.
case you've been living under a rock for the past 2 weeks.
Good segue.
Nice.
He has been reprinted.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that in the meat of the show. So let's get to it. If you're wondering, this is not a video games podcast. You're listening to the Power 9 Podcast, the number one MTG podcast from Singapore, because there are no other podcasts here.
I know, right?
Yeah. You can find every episode and new episodes up on our website, power9podcast.com. You can find us on mtgcast.com, on iTunes and any of your podcast hosting services, the ones that you like. You can also find us on YouTube doing lots of video stuff. And you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Power9Podcast. You can find us also on Instagram at Power9Podcast. And you can find us on Twitter at Power9Podcast.
The 9 is the number 9.
Yeah. Alright, so let's get into the show. But before we begin, we always start off the week with my week in Magic.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Alright, so
Alfian, you go. How was your week in Magic?
What you do?
I decided that after Saturday, right? My PVDQ. Even though I didn't lose to it, I decided that ban humans was the most cancerous thing I've seen in my entire life.
Oh yeah, man! Ban humans is just amazing, amaze balls.
I can't believe that we were talking about it like even before the release. We were like speculating about it also. We were talking about how good human was, and like I was like, why not put green in it just for coconut? Suddenly it's a thing.
Yep. No shit.
I should have done it. Shit.
Well, blue-white humans. That's the thing. When the original Innistrad released, I played blue-white humans. And it was crazy good. It's a turn 4 kill. And then, we go back to Innistrad again. So I'm guessing blue-white humans are going to be a thing. So maybe not blue-white humans. This time it's green-white humans with a splash of blue for Reflector Mage, who is insanely crazy. So,
literally.
Yeah. So
you know what I think is the worst part of the deck?
What?
It's Lamb Hop Pacifist, man. That's the worst.
That's the worst part of the deck. And that's That really is the worst part of the deck, Landhawk Pacifist.
Like that.
So what are you going to trade it out with? Den Protector. I'm sure Den Protector can swing for 4.
Okay, the thing is, right, I've been trying to build my deck, right, just to play around Landhawk Pacifist. Recently, I took out for my goggles deck, right. I took out some stuff. I put in a white, so it became Naya goggles with dragons inside.
Okay.
I took out all the Eldrazi's, put in dragons like Dramoka and Atakas.
That's basically not green red ramp anymore.
No, it's Naya ramp now.
Yeah, it's Naya mid range? No, Naya ramp.
Naya goggles ramp.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Then I have 4 Draconic Roars just for the stupid Elf Pacifist.
Shouldn't you just put in the Draconic Roars in the green red deck?
Yeah, but then I decided, why not just go all out, Just
Just go all out.
Then I decided, man, it's not cool. Then I was like, it's not stable enough. Maybe I'll try. I'm currently working on the Abzan ramp now.
Abzan ramp.
Yeah.
But why? Okay.
No, because basically, right, for the last deck I was working on, this current deck, right, they have one thing in common. All the decks, they have one thing in common. Turn 3 board wipes. From Codex Return, Radiant Flames, and Languish.
Okay.
Basically, the reason of Naya Ram, right, was Radiant Flames. 3 damage that takes out the Landhawk Pacifist and some other stuff.
Yep.
And Silver Advocate too. There's 2 costs. I don't want that shit flipping, man. That's not flipping, man. And the thing is with Languish, right? Even if it flips, it's 4 damage. And he can't do anything about it, so that bam.
So Languish is a better card, I guess. But with all the Languishes running around, I've seen Steven form a black-white Eldrazi deck. Black-white Eldrazi mid-range with 4 Thought-Knot Seers and 4 Reality Smashers.
Oh god.
So those are, those will really wreck you, like, no end.
I have to think about. I'm trying to think of another counterplay against that. My current plan is just drop Wallbreaker as fast as possible.
Please, Wallbreaker, come.
No,
after
it's
turn
a
4
good curve. It's a good curve. The curve is turn 2 Deathcat Cultivator.
Turn 3
Vegetation.
Turn
Turn 4 Wallbreaker. If I'm on the play, they're dead already.
Well, that's if you can pull off the turn 4 Wallbreaker.
I tried it on Cockatrice and or X-Mage. It's very consistent.
Okay. Alright. I'll take your word for it.
Thanks, man.
So did you do anything else in the week?
Play Overwatch.
So Overwatch has
Let's not
replaced
get
Magic, yeah.
Let's not get there.
Yeah, we're going to just do a spin-off podcast called Always Overwatching.
Always overwatching.
Yeah. Which will be Magic players playing Overwatch. Yeah.
You should book that name, man.
Always Overwatching?
Yes.
Oh, that's a internet. That one's free. I'll go and find a .com for it and just buy it for like $10.
Yeah.
Edwin, how about you?
I played Standard.
You playing Standard now? Oh,
I decided that's the last time I'm going to play Standard.
Why?
Oh.
Yeah. It was fun. I borrowed, shout out to Ruben.
Yeah.
Thank you for your deck. I borrowed. No. I was playing his Grixis Control.
Ooh, he changed decks?
He had 2 decks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was playing that for the past 2 weeks.
You're
it's quite
playing
fun.
the inferior deck.
Hey,
He's playing, so I'm borrowing a deck, so I'm not gonna complain.
Dude, just build the bloody deck, man. The pieces
I
aren't
might
that
have enough to
expensive.
build the Grixis deck actually.
Yeah, exactly. Like we've got the Goblin Dark Dwellers.
I think we got most of the cards.
Got the Jace?
Yeah, I've got the Languishers, got the Jaces.
Too many Jaces, man.
So too many?
Too many Jace. Too many Jace.
More than 4?
No,
you
actually,
got-
I only have 3.
Uh.
Yeah.
Oh, only.
Only.
One of them's like a flip foil too.
Yeah.
Yeah, f you.
No Chandras though.
No Chandras, I got the Chandras.
Yeah.
So
Nah, it's probably not gonna. I think Standard, you need to reiterate your deck every week. Actually,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think so. If you play Bun Humans, I think you're fine.
I don't have time for that, and then I don't like.
But I've got all the pieces.
I don't like to play when my deck is not updated, and I don't like to not be. So the thing is, I play every week, and I only play on Tuesdays. But actually, if you play Magic, you should be like, even when you're not playing, you're reading up on decks and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, it feels bad for me, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Sucks.
I used to be like that, but nah, I really don't have time to look at Magic news every single day.
memes.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, if you're just playing like the Tuesday night, if you're accomplishing what you're trying to accomplish is to, I guess have fun.
Yeah,
and just sit down at the
had
table.
fun
Then
when I don't play my own deck, I have fun.
Yeah, but Ruben doesn't update that deck either,
doesn't matter.
so it's fine.
It's fine.
Like, yeah,
It's okay.
it has all the tools, man. That's why I want to build this black-white Eldrazi deck, because I believe it has like tools.
Staying power.
Yeah, it has
That's right.
massive staying power, because there's nothing in the format right now that can deal very well with a Reality Smasher.
Yeah, it's
I got
it's-
smashed by a Reality Smasher.
Yeah,
First
it's-
game.
Yeah,
like,
it's
the
ridiculous.
only thing that really deals with it properly is Obnixilis. But if you drop your Obnixilis early, bye-bye
You'll get
Obnixilis.
smashed.
Yeah, then you
It's gonna
get
get
smashed.
smashed.
And like,
And the
yeah,
thing is,
great.
It's okay even if it comes down on turn 5.
Yeah,
Is
that's why. Yeah,
It's powerful.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Yeah, it's powerful.
like yesterday, I was watching Steven play. So we've been editing the deck. So I was watching him play, and he was playing very conservatively. I said, "Dude, you got 2 Reality Smashes in
Supposed to
hand and a
smash
Thought Knots here.
face.
Yeah, you have a Thought Knots here and 2 Reality Smashes in hand. You just stripped his hand of the best removal that he got, and he's got no gas in hand. So why not just slam the Reality Smasher this turn? No, instead he goes to read the bones on turn 5, and then turn 6 Reality Smasher and turn 7 Reality Smasher. Why, dude? You could have slammed it 1 turn earlier and just like swing in for the win, and the next turn you win. Like, you deny him 1 draw, 1 draw phase. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's why I believe that deck is gonna have a little bit more staying power than the rest.
Then
So
the
let me
other.
go build it, and after that you can just keep playing on Tuesday nights.
Okay.
I will just keep Twitch it, hosting the Tuesday night the thing. I can put you on the feature match area and see like how the deck does.
How well the deck does.
And
yeah.
then I analyze from there. I'll analyze it,
And then
and
you
then I'll go make
reiterate the
changes,
deck, and
yeah.
then I'll play it next week.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But
So there's the engineer behind, and then there's the pilot.
But do you know the worst part of the deck? That's actually like the most annoying part.
What?
Let's say you have an answer to Reality Smasher, like let's say yes to the slaughter, right? But no one runs that card, but let's say you have it.
Let's see you do.
Okay,
And-
the thing is, right, these decks, right, there's 4 smashers, they typically run 4 Thought Knots as well. So it's gonna be a turn 4 Thought Knot,
And
take
then
out your
that's why,
slaughter,
yeah.
and turn 5 Reality. Like, what the f?
Yeah, that's why. So it is
What you gonna do?
both. It runs both Thought Knots here and Reality Smasher. So yeah, it is. It's amaze balls. That's what it is. So
It's broken and degenerate, man.
Stupid smashes. Still have not gotten the 4 copy yet.
Sorry for the loss.
Soon.
yeah. For myself, I didn't play a lot of Magic. I just play tested with.
You play Overwatch?
Yeah, I play a lot of Overwatch. I'm level 20. As of the recording now, I think level 28, 27 or
I'm still
28. Should be
23.
28. Yeah, but I think past level 10 is like,
I
past.
really
level-
wasn't planning to get you to talk about Overwatch.
Yeah.
Just saying.
past a certain level is just 2200, 22,000 XP per level. So yeah.
So how was
just
the
get
week
loot
in
boxes.
Magic?
Not much. That's why I'm talking about Overwatch. No, I got to play a lot of MTGO because this week there was nobody else to cast with me. I watched Mark open an Eversyn for his draft, and I
Oh my
myself
God.
opened a foil Talia Lieutenant and a Nahiri in our online draft. So all these are virtual cards that I cannot touch and hold.
Sucks.
So I'm
Sorry.
very upset. But yeah, I'm glad that I opened well. Although the deck's not doing very well, like my sealed pool is pretty good. Like everybody agrees, like we can make multiple decks and all the decks are good. Just that we just keep losing. I don't know why. Ruben was with me. We were piloting.
I think it's Ruben.
No, it's not Ruben. Like we're just looking at it. It's like, how did we lose from this? Like we were in such a good position. So yeah, it's just and I don't think we misplayed a few games, but yeah, generally we had good decks and just very unfortunate. First game we played against an Eversyn. Like I don't understand how that happened. So yeah,
Shit happens.
yeah, shit happens. Other than that, yeah, I got to play test with the Bun Humans deck.
Oh my
And
god.
yeah, I have to say that deck is freaking bonkers. Like, yeah, just bonkers.
Shaking
like,
my head.
if you have a Talia's Lieutenant in hand, right, that deck is good. Then when you have that hand is good. If you have 2 Talia's Lieutenants in hand, then that deck is
Too much.
that deck is crazy. And then when you got 3 Talia's Lieutenants in hand, then that deck is stupid. The deck is stupid good. Like, you don't need any. I'm gonna say it, you don't need any skill to pilot that stupid deck. Like, it's just brainless. Oh yeah, I just go down the human after human after human. But that's why I love humans. Like,
You forgetting something?
what?
Lamhawk Pacifist.
Lamhawk Pacifist. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, turn 2 Lamhawk Pacifist into turn 3.
That's Lieutenant.
No, what's that 1/2? Trouble Inspector into Talia's Lieutenant. Just pump up your entire board. You got a clue after that.
And then your guy can attack suddenly. Like, the downside is not downside anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's like, oh, 4/4? Cool.
I'll take
swing.
it. Fair.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, pretty good deck. But besides that, I didn't get to play any FNMs. I think I have to stop playing FNMs because I'm running D&D nowadays.
Oh.
But yeah.
I hope the
It's
shop
unfortunate.
does Eternal Masters draft too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'd
looking
like
at.
to play it on
I'd
the
like to do
release
that.
day.
Speaking of
Actually,
Eternal-
let's just tell Mark, just pre-register our interest and then just get him to do it on the release Friday.
Yeah. I've been.
$50 though. Like.
I think so. I mean,
It's okay,
do
man.
it
Like, for
once.
3
yeah,
packs,
yeah, do it
it's-
once.
it's fine.
Okay, fine.
Speaking of Eternal Masters draft, there was some news this week, but I think we'll leave it for next week. There's new rules for the double face cards.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is. But we'll leave it for next week because we want to talk everything about the spoilers and give you the lowdown on whether this box of Eternal Masters is actually worth it. So let's go into the spoilers, shall we?
Yeah, let's go in, man.
Let's pick out some cards of note that we had. Deck Faden. Okay, so the elephant in the room, Jace the Mind Sculptor, got reprinted for the second time. But this one isn't.
the supplement product is not counted.
Yeah, the supplement product looks like a stupid plastic toy.
Yeah.
Like when the original is like a metal die-cast car, and then the reprint is like a plastic car. But this one's legit. This one you have the foil. Like, I think it should be the normal foiling process, or at least the Modern Masters foiling.
I hope it's
process.
not the MM2 foiling.
Is it slightly
Man,
different?
because that messes up.
So MM2 and MM1, right? They
Yeah.
have different foilings.
Yeah.
If you notice.
MM1 followed the like old foils.
Yeah, MM2 looks quite bad as well.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And MM2, like, some of the foils are damaged. I have a foil Emrakul, and it has a big giant scratch on the
It's because of that
Emrakul.
cardboard thing.
It's not
Oh.
because of. I don't think it's because of the cardboard box. Because this one is in the middle of
okay.
the
Oh.
art, and this is the worst thing, is on the artwork itself,
Ouch.
which I am,
I think it's just Emraklu's.
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 Speaking of
power.
Emraklu,
No.
you can get them at any of your Singapore, local stores. Right. So Jace the Mind Sculptor, of course, reprinted.
Mhm.
Do you guys? I mean, you have a Jace the Mind Sculptor, right?
Yeah, I have one. I traded something for it some time back.
That was a
For-
long time ago.
It's just for commander, basically. I don't need.
Yeah.
But now that there is, I mean, if he ever drops to
50.
something that I deem affordable, probably get and complete a playset.
Yeah.
Playset? Why?
Just because.
Okay, just
Yeah.
because.
Just cause,
Just because.
So Jace Mind Sculptor right now.
I mean-
do we want to talk about the finances now? Or let's just go
Oh,
through.
let's just run through.
Yeah. Okay.
those,
Okay.
Deck Faden.
Deck Faden, the
Mm.
other planeswalker that appears in this set.
For some reason, he was quite. The foil is crazy. The original foil.
The
from
foil is what,
Conspiracy.
18 times? We counted 8 times.
More so the foil. I don't know how much is it now. It was 300 or 400 USD.
Wait, what? Was it 400 USD?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. just let
Oh,
me-
12 times. Sorry, 12 times.
We
Okay, so
calculated, yeah.
before
Okay.
before the reprint or before the announcement that Deck Faden will be coming out, the foil was 400 USD.
Okay.
The non-foil was 30 something odd USD, 35 USD. So the foil multiplier for this card is the highest in all of Magic. It's
So
12
the foil
times.
now is 342 USD.
Oh wow!
It's too high?
So, yeah, it's
Oh,
still
so
it's still
300.
almost 10 times.
Did it?
No,
drop
it's more
at
than
all?
10 times.
So it's the normal is 32. So it's about 10 times.
Wait, did it drop at all actually?
I think it
yes,
was
did,
400 for a
It
while.
was
also dropped.
400.
Okay, fair enough.
So like it was capped at like $400 because it was only in the conspiracy set. So conspiracy, the weird thing about it is that a lot of people did open the conspiracy boxes just to get their like stifles, to get their
Just
Uh,
basically, we bought a box each.
Yeah, we bought a box
Yeah,
each,
to crack
but
just for the fun of it. Yeah.
yeah, but ours, I mean, we cracked it to draft and stuff like that. So that was very fun. But the people out there who wanted to improve their legacy collection, improve their vintage collection, like they wanted their stifles, they wanted their brainstorms, they wanted basically just some of the rares were quite valuable. What's that will of the council thing?
Basically,
what's that white card?
White card.
Council's judgment.
Council's judgment. Yeah. So
What's there's a blue one too? Plea for power.
Plea for power, but plea for power wasn't.
Plea for power has no value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, fun card. But
People wanted Council's Judgment to get rid of True Name Nemesis.
Yeah.
So that's the only. That was the foil. Yeah, that was the only foil. To True Name Nemesis. Besides, Toxic Deluge, which got reprinted here as well.
No, Toxic Deluge was in the Commander set.
Was it a Commander?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There
was one. The original printing is a Commander set. They got reprinted in another Commander set.
No, only one print in a Commander set. Yeah, this is the first reprint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So deck Faden.
So yeah, deck Faden.
I think this foil would be a little bit cheaper because it has the same art basically.
Yeah. It seems that a lot of the cards that were in the modern phase did not change the art. So but
because they already look up to date.
Yeah. That's why. But a lot of them did. So deck Faden, I guess I'm okay with it because Conspiracy is not seeing a lot of love. People just stop opening Conspiracy.
You probably just drafted like once or twice.
Just draft.
Yeah, and that's it. And you wouldn't want any of the other cards because everybody else got their cards already. Other notable reprints. There's a
Shardless Agent.
Shardless Agent.
Yeah.
That one's nice.
It was quite exclusive. It's in a plane chase.
Yes.
Plane chase set. Yeah, it was uncommon, right?
Yeah, it was uncommon in the plane chase set. I believe you only had one in each
deck, like one of the decks.
So it was expensive.
How much was it before? Was it?
Before?
I vaguely remember it to be like in the range of $15 to $20.
Let's check.
Yeah, I remember 20.
Shardless
Agent.
Yep, it was about 20. It's $18 now.
Yeah.
So the reprint, as of now, as of recording on Star City Games, is $8.
Yeah, it's 8 USD.
So yeah.
And the previous rarity was actually uncommon.
Well, it was 19. Before that, it was 24 USD. 24 USD. So yeah, it did drop. Well, 24 to 19 is like $5 drop. That's almost.
I think Shardless
20%
Agent,
drop.
the foil might be expensive.
Yeah, because there is no foil.
Yeah, there's
no, there is one.
What is it?
I think the judge.
No.
No, there's no. There's a judge promo coming out. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what was it?
Judge promo.
For what?
Shardless Agent.
For Shardless Agent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They announced it?
Yep.
Is the art out yet?
It's the same art.
Oh,
I believe it's the same art.
Alright.
Yeah, why do you put that art? I don't understand.
Alright.
Okay, so any other spoilers?
I think Cabal Therapy is.
Cabal Therapy is
a good
nice
reprint.
Yep. Finally, increase the number of increase that number.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
good.
the 1 mana.
It's $8
Yeah,
common. What the hell?
Yep.
It was $20 as well.
Yeah.
Shit.
So Cabal Therapy is one of those really
Expensive
good cards.
uncommons,
Yeah. We're getting Sensei's Divining Top as well.
It got bumped up to rare. Sensei's Divining Top. Yeah, Legacy. It was used in Miracles deck.
Even in there used to be a vintage Legacy, vintage Miracles deck, but not anymore. But being used in the
basically,
Legacy.
it's the kind of card that could be, if your deck, it fits into any deck.
Yeah,
because Legacy,
it fits
everyone
into
plays fetch lands,
and it also fits into any commander deck.
It's only powerful because fetch lands shuffle your library.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mana Crypt.
Mana Crypt.
Yeah, man, that's something I'm a little excited about, that you have a Mana Crypt.
Some of my friends are really sad because their value dropped for the deck. They can't show off anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, but a foil, that's the thing. Look at the artwork. Like a foil Mana Crypt, I think would look really sweet.
Mana Crypt had a reprint. There was a DCI. I think there was a Judge foil.
There's a Judge foil,
with
but
this
it's not.
Art, yeah.
Is this?
It's this art. This is the new art. This was that art for the foil.
Alright, so I haven't seen that. But yeah, foil
Because
of this
you are
would
only
be-
level 1, Nick.
Yeah, only level 1. They don't give
Lousy.
nice expensive judge foils to plebeians like me.
Yeah. All the 1 mana tutor. Well, yeah, almost all.
Was it all?
No, the green one is not there.
Yeah. Well, the green one is in the form of Green Sun Zenith.
Ah, yeah, you're
So
right.
good.
You're right.
So
Green Sun Zenith instead.
Why would you do that?
So all of their rarity got bumped up, I believe,
Yep.
for the 1 mana tutor.
Except for the Vampiric Tutor, which got a double bump, I think.
Vampire was rare.
Oh, it was a rare.
Yeah, it was a
okay, so
rare.
now it's a mythic.
Wait, all
Not-
the tutors were like uncommon?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
blue and the white one were
Oh,
uncommon.
okay.
We have Force of Will that is being reprinted. So from
Yeah.
uncommon now bumped up to mythic.
Mythic.
So it's going to be
My
a
take
little
on
hard.
Force of Will is that the price would probably hold because it's a different art.
Yeah, it's a different
Yeah.
art.
It feels
it's a
like the
mythic.
Tamagolf all over again.
Yep.
Everyone thought Tamagolf would drop, but it went up
But
even
no,
more.
it doesn't.
Well,
Tamagolf didn't drop because the
Maybe because of the format.
Yeah.
It's just the demand for it was so high that people were willing to, pay
And then, I mean,
exorbitant
Force of
prices
Will,
for it.
for a start, I think all Commander players would want to get their hands on one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But how after the initial, everyone gets one. What happens after that? Will it just drop?
I don't think so. I actually think the
No.
price would hold.
Yeah. Now we'll talk about that in a little while. Let's finish up with the spoilers.
Mhm.
Alright.
The one that got me a little excited the first day that it was released was Days,
Oh, days.
because I don't have a copy of Days, and that would be nice. And I hoped that there would have been a gush, but there is no gush. Why? Why, Wizards? Why you do this? You have Days, but you don't have gush. Why?
Saving it for the next set.
Why? No,
then-
but gush is a common.
And then Gush will be bumped up to an uncommon.
Yeah. That's okay, man. That's okay. I understand why you do that, but Gush is so good. Another one that's of note is Sinkhole, which, very powerful land disruption spell. And that got reprinted, so yeah. Anything else that we want to go through?
Let's start to see how disappointed I am with the Thunderclap Wyvern and Shaman of the Pack. Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, it just came out, right?
Like, what the
No,
hell?
but these are cards that help you activate some of the strategies in the
I think
deck.
they are thinking about Sealed as well, because it looks like there's quite a bit of elf.
Oh, yeah, that's true,
stuff in there.
yeah.
Yeah, drafting and this thing. So you can go the flyers route. You can
Some
go
rares
elves.
are disappointing, man.
Man,
Mm.
mid World Gorger Dragon. Why?
The Onslaught Legends.
Oh yeah, the Onslaught Legends.
Heritage Druid is now a rare.
Oh, Baleful Strike is nice, though.
Heritage Druid did command a very high price though.
Yeah.
But now bumping it up to a rare will just keep the price there. So why did you do that? Like you could have
Notable. Sylvan
yeah.
Library.
Sylvan Library. Yeah,
I would
bumped
love
up
to get a foil of that.
Is it the new art?
Yeah, it's the
Mm,
Commander,
yeah, it
Commander
is.
Arsenals.
Oh yeah,
art.
okay.
Then
Yeah, but the Commander Arsenal's foiling process kind of
no,
looks.
Yeah. No, Commander Arsenal's foiling is okay. It's
No,
not.
it's
It's
the
not.
same-
It's not the ugly foil.
It's not the ugly
Yeah,
foil?
it is not the ugly foil.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
Maelstrom Wanderer. That's another Commander card.
yeah, and it got a new art as well.
Yeah, it looks good.
So a foil of that I think will be very expensive. Maelstrom Wanderer is one of those very strong.
Strong and
Uh,
popular Commander.
Yeah.
Mm.
What else do we have?
Deathright
Vindicate-
Shaman?
Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah, Deathright
Yeah.
Shaman.
That was weird. Like I don't.
I mean, it's used in Legacy.
It's used in Legacy, yes. So okay, hats off
Vindicate
to you
has
guys.
been reprinted.
Oh,
but Vindicate is not really a Legacy card, is it?
I don't know.
No, it's
Yeah.
It's not?
It's
I'm
not.
not sure.
We use paths.
Oh.
Sorry, we use
Swords to
swords to
plowshares.
Then where is
plowshares,
this used?
in EDH.
Oh, okay.
I know.
what the-
I'm sure some
Yeah,
Legacy
yeah,
decks
yeah.
use Vindicate.
Yeah. That's Isochron Scepter.
Yeah, Isochron Scepter also reprinted.
And a rare now.
Yeah, but not necessarily very well. It's not seen a lot in Legacy. Still a very powerful
It's a
effect,
nice card.
and
It's that.
because it's not banned in
Is Scepter Chant still a thing? With Orim's Chant.
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
You basically lock an opponent out.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Caracas?
Oh, Caracas, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
That
Oh
was
my
the
God.
other.
It's one of those like very like holy grail card.
Chase Mythics.
Yeah, there's a mythic in the set.
And that's, I think, the one of the most expensive mythics. No, the Mana Vault is the most expensive mythic.
Followed
and
by
then followed by
Jace,
Jace and
Caracas.
Caracas.
There's one
No, Caracas is more expensive than the Jace.
Wait, there's one expensive rare that I think we left out. Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, it's Wasteland. Yeah, Wasteland is a rare,
okay.
$60
Of course.
rare.
Wasteland, it got reprinted as an expedition, which did not help the price at all. And then now reprinted as a rare, which I hope will help the price out because it is just a rare. And I say just a rare, there being, well...
Yeah, and sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack using the new art, which... Well,
it's a judge for art.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I'm not a big fan of the new art. I definitely prefer the hoarding dragon art. So yeah, that's it. Upgrade of rarity. So we've seen we talked about most of the cards being upgraded in rarity. Pyrokinesis also went up in rarity. The last reprint was in Heroes versus Monsters dual deck. So I don't understand why you need to push it up to a rare when it is used to be uncommon and it's like 75
It's just like they're
cents.
just finding cards to slot into the rare slot.
That's dumb.
I actually would have no problems if Young Pyromancer got bumped up to rare.
Everyone else would.
Everyone else would, because they're looking for the bloody Young Pyromancer.
Because I have a
set.
set.
Oh
Man, what an evil person.
Mother of Runes got bumped up to the rare slot. Also featured in the Clash pack previously. It was an uncommon.
Sorry, we missed on our natural order.
Oh yeah, natural.
Yeah. Natural Order became a mythic.
It's a mythic.
It's another commander, very commander card.
Yes.
Like $30 on a SCG.
I think the original print is this is the price, so it might drop a little bit.
Yeah. Sacrifice a goose.
Sorry, interrupted.
Also, upgrades. Well, Heritage Druid, we talked about that. One notable upgrade, Merfolk Looter, because now we know looting is
damn
just
powerful.
broken. Looting at 2 mana, when you have a 2 mana 1/1 that can loot. It's a 0/1.
That can loot.
Yeah, it's really good.
Even if it's not a Jace.
Yeah.
Even I was about to say that, man.
This is better than Jace. You can keep looting.
Jace
You can keep drawing. Jace stops after a certain while.
Sometimes you hope that your Jace won't flip.
Remember that time when
Exactly.
you extended where you could just delve away your graveyard just to
I know, right? I know.
Oh, so good.
Oh well, too bad. Alright, so let's look at some downgrades in rarity. We have the two that I am most upset with is Yavimaya Enchantress and Warden of Evil's Isle. You guys might not really care, but Pauper is actually a thing near and dear to my heart because I like cheap cards, although Pauper is not a very cheap format.
You don't
either
even
way.
play Pauper.
Here, nobody plays Pauper here.
Do you
I
even
want
have a Pauper deck?
Yeah, I do have a Pauper deck. I run a homebrew green-black Pauper deck. Green-black graveyard deck. That one's really fun. Beats almost everything in the format except for...
Delver?
No, I can beat Delver. Easy peasy. Easy game. It's a good deck. Anyway, so Yavimaya Enchantress going down to common is quite disgusting. And as well as Warden of Evil's Isle, because Warden of Evil's Isle plus Cloud Fairies equals to a disastrous game. Which is why...
It's infinite mana, right?
No. It just gets you 1 extra mana for every Cloud Fairies
one
you
per
have.
fairy.
Which means that on turn 3, you can have like a 4-drop. But Cloud Fairies, of course, we know is no longer... it is restricted in the game, so...
It is?
That's fine, yeah.
What do you mean restricted? Is it just one?
Just one copy.
Oh.
You can have just one copy. So this is probably why. We also have downgrades in the form of like Mesa Enchantress and Phyrexian Ingester, because you know,
Poor ingester.
yeah, but you know, people are always looking for this card for EDH. I think it drops into almost every EDH deck, so it's fine, I guess. What else? Fear of Souls went down from rare to uncommon as well. The other two that went down to common, Wake Dancer and Elite Vanguard. Elite Vanguard used to be uncommon, now it's a common. Because, you know, 1 mana, 2/1s, if they don't do anything else, they are not so good anymore. They're just commons. Hashtag power creep.
Power cream, man.
So yeah. So what's our overall assessment? We just look at the thing. We'll run through our overall assessment, then we're gonna talk about the finances to it. What do you guys? How do you guys feel about EMA so far?
I'm actually a little bit tempted to get a box, but I know that money is better spent if I just buy singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, we're gonna talk about the prices in a while, but
I mean, I think it's just a player's thing with every, or maybe it's my thing with every new set. You know,
I gotta get a box.
just get a box for fun.
Yeah,
But this is a
You don't even keep the box.
This is a different.
Wait, you don't?
The box looks nice.
You
I
threw
do.
it away?
I do.
Oh,
You do?
okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
do.
The Modern Masters box. Do you still
I do.
have
I
it?
never. I didn't buy Modern Masters box.
Okay.
I bought
Okay,
singles
okay.
for Modern Masters.
I threw that away.
Yeah.
What?
The Modern Masters box is stupid.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
a weird-
after why?
one or
Was
second
the
one?
first? No, was
The
it
second one. The second one
This
is
is a
stupid.
weird shade
Yeah, and you know it had like, yes, it was this box, right?
And then you can turn it
within
you
the
can-
box.
It's within a box. Yeah, then there's that unused space at the bottom. What?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So like, and then you can flip it
it's
into
just cool.
half.
No, that's conspiracy.
No. The Modern Masters box as well.
Is it? No, that's conspiracy.
Is that
It's
conspiracy?
it's a long, and then you could like
You can
the structure is that
tilt
you
it
can
into
fold it. Have you seen the box? No?
No, I haven't.
It's something like you can fold. It's just a weird structure.
Man, it's
Sounds cool though.
It is good. It's
again. Then they slant it again. And
I
then
think
there's
this
the
will be
empty
just
space in
normal
the box.
boxes.
It's-
Actually, this will not be normal boxes because there's only 24 packs.
Yeah, starting to feel
I mean,
like
20,
those
24 packs. Yeah.
Yeah.
potato chip scams where like half of it is air or something.
Most likely, yes. Good assessment. Good assessment.
But
Potato
one
chip
thing,
scam.
one thing is the art. I like the art, man.
The
new art. The counter
new
spell
art.
looks dank, man. Oh shit.
Yeah. So, I guess the art definitely looks good. Yes, I agree with the counter spell. Edwin disagrees. Marcadian Mask.
Look at that
Marcadian Mask is bad.
Viper. This is the skull. Cool skull.
Yeah, all the new art seems really sweet. I would love a Mother of Runes foil, but unfortunately now it's rare, which
Rare.
means that like getting a
Yes.
foil is going to be a bit hard.
Yeah, Vampiric Tutor looks sweet.
Yeah, it's so
It's
good.
very
Yeah.
nice. The 3 tutors, I have them already, but I'm thinking of that I
Getting
should still
the-
get these. Yeah, I like the Vampiric Tutor.
Maybe for the art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
That's right.
Enlightened Tutor also looks it looks interesting.
all 3 tutors looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
I haven't seen the Mystical Tutor.
It's like a vial.
oh,
of
it's a
blue
vial
one?
and this
something.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's just a vial, yeah.
Yeah, so the art is all of them evoke the same thing, that a hand is reaching out for something or the hand has something.
I don't
in
know.
hand.
Actually, I think Mystical Tutor could have been more bold in their art.
It could have been like, conjuring up a spell or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Another Jace? No, man.
Oh shit!
Why not? Yeah, Jay's looking for the answers.
Tamio and the
We are in
Mystical
the
Tutor art
wrong
would be
set,
cool.
man. What? The answer turns out to be Ulamog the whole time. No, I mean, what's his name? Emrakul.
We told you.
Emrakul.
We told you so.
Yeah, so what else? But to me, I feel it's more of a cash grab. I think they did spoil some of the better cards up early.
Yeah, I think so.
And towards the end, it's they
just
build up the
very-
hype. Basically.
Yeah, the hype building.
Yeah, and they kind of released a lot of it in a very short time. So this entire spoilers came out in like 1
Oh
week.
yeah, about
Yeah.
1 minute now that you mention.
So that's like really fast. That's very big information, just dispensing
Yeah, I
information.
mean, because it wasn't worth much anyway. Like, it's lost
Yeah,
shit
so-
info.
Do you think there's any reason for that though?
For
like,
what?
For changing, usually they would spoil things
I think for
over,
this
like,
set,
two-
definitely.
it's more of maybe they had the secondary market in mind. I'm not sure.
No,
Right, exactly right.
That's what I
I'm
think.
thinking.
Like, here we're gonna put out all the cards
Yeah.
1 week early, and then you know what to keep, what to sell, stuff like that.
Yeah, which is kind of strange that that they release everything at once so that there's not a lot of reaction time. So if you wanted to buy things or you wanted to sell things, there wasn't a lot of reaction time. So right now, like immediately when they spoiled Deck Faden, like yesterday, that Deck Faden just like immediately dropped down in price.
It did?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I did.
So it went from like $35 to 20 something odd dollars. So yeah, and the last thing I want to say is that it really does feel like
A cash grab?
no, it feels like I did say it feels like.
Well, the thing is, they have to make money.
Yeah, they
this
do
is a
lah.
business, so you cannot just like every time they release a product to get buyers, you cannot say it's a cash grab.
Why
It is a
not
business.
good cash grab? Like better
They
cards.
are,
so-
they are trying to do it.
So the people
such
that they're
it's
trying to
good.
get the money from is not the people who play Legacy or Vintage.
It's for people who play Commander.
Yeah, it's the people
Yeah.
who play Commander, because this really
To be
feels
honest, yeah.
like it is pandering to the Commander
crowd.
players.
Yeah.
When you buy a box, you get single copies of all the of some of the rares and
things,
mythics.
basically.
And these are Commander staples. Most of them are Commander staples, like World Gorger Dragon.
It's banned in Commander.
This?
Is
Yeah,
banned
it
in
is.
Oh,
Commander?
It is.
shit.
That's not a Commander. That is a legit legacy card, I think.
Didn't Winston play World Gorger Dragon in?
I don't remember.
Well,
I
He went World Gorger
remember it
Dragon,
was-
animated, and then he had that.
Oh yeah,
weird thing.
yeah,
Right, it's not bad.
But I remember it was. You can check it now.
Is it?
Is it?
I remember it was banned.
I'll check.
Alright. The other. So yeah, I mean, it
And
really
like the
does
one
feel-
mana tutors, those are really very Commander cards.
Yeah, exactly, because they are not they are not legal in Legacy.
Are they not?
Yeah, they're not. Mystical tutor, man. If you let people tutor
No,
for
you
anything,
double
man.
check. I think they should
Is
be.
it
else
restricted? No, I don't
Eternal-
think it's restricted.
It might be
Okay,
restricted.
I'm gonna check. So I remember these are not legal in. Yeah, see, banned in Legacy, legal in Classic, legal in Commander,
Okay.
restricted in Vintage. If you're allowed to search for any spell in the deck, do you know how freaking powerful that will be? You'll be like,
No,
Yeah, World Gorger is not banned.
It's not banned in Commander.
yeah.
My
So
bad.
World of the
It's fine.
Dragons, yeah, that's how Winston used
Yeah,
to
did
win
the-
games
yeah,
a
yeah,
bit
yeah.
earlier. Now he doesn't do that, so we don't know what the hell is happening. So
He's not
yeah.
drawing it.
Well, he's not drawing it.
well,
but
it's a crap. Rare. Is it mythic or rare? It's a mythic.
Mythic.
Mythic,
Now it's a
mythic,
mythic.
mythic.
So
That
yeah,
sucks.
so it's a crap mythic, by the way.
Do they? So for Eternal Masters, they will have a foil in every pack, like
Yeah.
MM.
Oh, would they?
I believe so.
Because
Okay.
MM had a foil in every pack.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay.
So, they haven't released information about that yet, but I believe that should be the case because it's only 24 packs per box, just like
It makes
MMA.
sense to have.
yeah, they should have
yeah.
some extra value in the thing.
So, yeah, it really does feel like it's just pandering to the Commander players. And that's
And I
where
think
they're
it
gonna
works.
get the money to. Yeah, I
smoking.
definitely feel it's something that will work. I guess.
I still feel
think
that like instead of buying the box, right, people will just buy a single that
That's what I think
the
as well.
prices has just drove down by this set.
Mm.
That was horrible English.
Speaking of prices, let's
Okay.
segue into the next section, which is
Finance
is it
advice from
Us
people
who
not-
don't know
who
don't
know
do
shit
finance,
about
yeah.
finance.
Do you have an
Economics?
economics degree? No, I don't.
I
but
took H2 econs. Does that count?
so did I. I took econs in junior college.
Oh shit! Then we know stuff.
Oh yeah. All right. So
Man, I'm a designer. I love numbers.
I love numbers.
Okay.
That shit, man.
I guess that means
yeah.
we're all
Like-
all qualified people.
So yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about whether it's worth it or not. So
Yeah,
let's just
sure,
do a simple summary.
Yep.
We have bits of information for this set.
Uh-huh.
So this set is very similar to Modern Masters 1. Okay, where we have
Limited
a
print
limited
run.
print run.
Mm.
The stores so far have only one order and they get one order only. So far that's what we know. Okay, for Modern Masters 2 was also very similar. That the stores had only gotten one order, but at the release or nearer to the release window, that they were allowed to order a second batch. So Modern Masters 2 doesn't have a limited print run, but Modern Masters did. In Modern Masters, we see that certain boxes were kept, and right now, in Singapore, you were able to get it for 300 Singapore dollars. And if you had kept it to today, which is about 3 years later, buy list prices are 450 Singapore dollars, which means that the price increase of each box has gone up by 50% if you had not opened the box. Basically, just buy the box, store it, and then sell it now. And those are buy list prices, which means that if you look for individuals who are if you look for individuals, they'll probably sell it to you more, buy it from you more expensive for a higher price. So that's one thing to consider, which is that people won't be opening the boxes as much, because the idea is to invest in the boxes. If in 3 years the price of my box is going to go up by 50%, do I just want to buy it now, keep it sealed, and sell it off later?
The thing is, if you think about it, for casual players like us, if you were to buy one box,
but we definitely would just crack it open.
Yeah, if you buy one box, I mean, if you are looking to invest in this, it has to be more than one box to make your 3 years of storage space worth that 50%
So
increase.
people will buy these in cases, like 1-2 cases, and just keep it for that period of time. So if you're looking to invest,
even for investing, like hardcore investing, I think 1-2 cases is too little.
Is it?
One case like 6 boxes.
Yeah, it is.
So
no, 4 boxes.
Wait, 4?
One case is 4 boxes.
Only
now.
4 boxes.
Yep.
6 anymore?
No, this one is these are one of the special sets. So it comes in cases of 4. So
then maybe 3 cases then.
No, you want to go. That's the thing. Like, if you've got the money, you probably go in deep. But is it going to be worth investing? That's
if you have the money to invest, then yes.
So people
I'll
will be keeping this, and they'll be keeping it sealed, and that's what everybody's thinking of doing. So even if you're an investor, there are other investors out there with just as much money as you who are going to keep it sealed as well. So when they release it 3 years later or 4 years later, is there going to be any demand for it?
Okay, this is the thing. As an investor, right, you will want to time your selling like just right. Maybe you want to do it because sometimes when you go to on the like for example the MTG Singapore Auctions Group, you see often, right, when there's a significant spike, like let's say Jace or Nahiri, people will often just try to instantly dump it there
at the
spike price, and then after that it will just drop. What you want to do as an investor, right? You want to sell it, right? You want to try and sell it at a good time.
Yep.
What this good time is, I don't actually know. but most likely it's let's say you're there at a spike, like you have about 2 minutes to react to that spike. That's all I can say.
Okay, so the other thing is that we have to consider, because people are doing this and because they are going to be keeping the boxes for investing, it just means that boxes won't be open. People will buy the boxes and then boxes won't be open. And we know that it's a limited print run, which means that the supply doesn't really increase. We know that the price of cards is only just, from demand and supply. And in this case, the supply is just the reprints of the cards, because these cards are not found in anywhere else except for, some of them, like Mother of Runes and I don't know what other cards you can find as maybe Judge foils. You can find it.
Mother of Runes was reprinted in the dual deck.
Yeah.
Elspeth versus Kiora dual deck.
Yeah. I have that. But the foils won't.
That.
They don't have the foils.
There wasn't any foils. That's the thing.
Yeah. So it's not going to increase supply that much. There is going to be a bit of increase, I feel, but not by much. Not by much. Man, my English out the window. Out the window it goes. So prices are gonna. So I guess what we want to say is that prices are going to drop, but not by much. Like, these are going to be the lowest that it's ever going to get. We're not going to see a massive increase in supply. There is a lot of interest in EMA, but the interest is more for investors. And if you're an investor, that's fine. Do spend the cash 1Ks, 2Ks, because the EV right now might be quite low.
It is.
But you just have to keep it for a few years. Legacy is one of those
just
things
a
where
few years.
yeah, just a few years, 3 years. 3 years should be enough to put the price up by 25% at least, which beats inflation, by the way. Inflation year on year is about 7 to 12%, 5 to 12%. Which sounds a little high, but it's helped by the government. That's why you try to keep the inflation a bit lower.
Actually, now that you mention it, right? Maybe I actually think the uncommons will tank in price a bit.
Yeah, the uncommons definitely will just tank. Everything that used to be rare and uncommon, Mesa Enchantress did not have any value, but to shops they could still sell
Let's
it
just say
for like $2.
Days.
Yeah,
Days is a good. I think this is a good comparison to Remand.
Oh yeah,
Remand was uncommon, and then Remand got reprinted.
Remand definitely went down in price.
Remand dropped quite a bit. Remand used to be $10-12, and then
now?
I think it's about $5. The most recent print from should be $5. Yeah. So the price. I mean, Days of course is not as
reprinted. Yeah, it's
Remand.
not as expensive and it's not as reprinted. But Remand used to command quite a high price. But it got reprinted in the duo decks. Jace versus Vraska. It also got reprinted in Modern Masters 2015, and that definitely it didn't tank the price, but it definitely helped
push down
to reduce the price. So things like Days, things like what other uncommons are there that they reprinted?
Pyromancer?
Young Pyromancer. Young Pyromancer is
yeah.
going to take a dip as well.
Cabal Therapy.
Cabal Therapy,
you think?
Yeah, most definitely.
Cabal Therapy, is it uncommon?
Yeah.
It is uncommon,
Yeah, okay.
right,
So the original print was uncommon. The next reprint, it's in a Grave Bond deck.
Mm-hmm.
So that print
So very similar
had
to
a little bit. It's just a little bit cheaper than the original print.
So that's very similar to what you call it, Remand, right?
Yeah, it is.
So where we have
even the
price.
price. Yeah. So I think Cabal Therapy is a better comparison.
Yeah.
The price now is about half the original print.
It's less than half, man. There's like $8
Original
and
one
the
is how
previous
much?
is like 20.
About 20, 18 to 20,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Cabal Therapy. So yeah, we're gonna definitely see all the uncommons go down in price. The rares are gonna take a slight dip. The mythics are just obviously the mythics. They're gonna just keep their price. Although some of the mythics are reprinted, like World Gorger Dragon, like yeah, sure.
Well,
$2.
the crab mythics aside. I think.
Crab mythics aside. Jace is gonna hold its price.
Jace actually dropped a little bit.
It dropped a little bit, but that's because
he's no longer $90, $100.
that's because of reactionary.
I guess so.
This thing. I'm gonna sell my Jace now. Go buy a box, or buy a case, and hopefully make back my Jace from there.
You don't have any Jace.
I don't have a Jace lah, but I mean, like I'm saying that.
That's bad advice to people who has Jace. Don't sell your Jace.
Don't sell your Jace.
Just
Just keep your bloody Jace.
The
Mind Sculptor.
Jace, Mind
Oh
Sculptor.
yeah.
Although if you're a bit late on the bandwagon, you should have sold your baby Jaces the minute the new set came out.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well,
stupid.
There's chance for next set to,
Man, I told people to not buy Jace, to buy lands.
You and
instead.
your bullshit, mate. You
I
said when Jace was $15, you said he was shit. And then he went up to $80, $90.
Well, he went up to 18, so I was wrong.
And then
with
you
that.
kept quiet. And then now he's dropping, and you wanna take back your words.
No, there was some point before Shadows came out. Somebody came out to me for like financial advice. And I told
You have
him
no
just
proof.
don't buy. Yeah, no
Your
proof.
words,
He's
man.
right there.
Your words.
But yeah, I told him get lands instead of Jaces. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, the other side of the coin, which is supply. So do we think supply is going to go up?
Probably not for this, I think.
Maybe a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sorry, not supply, demand.
Oh, demand.
Yeah, is demand going to go up? So supply is not going to go up by much. It is going to go up, definitely, especially the commons and uncommons. We're going to get a lot of that. But the demand, is it going to go up?
Nah.
Does this drive... Do you think this will drive interest for Legacy? Or Vintage?
No, because the entry is still... You still have to...
Yeah.
The lands, right?
You're missing the lands.
The lands.
The
We are
lands are
missing
quite-
all... We're missing all 10 of the dual lands.
Yeah.
That is what makes a deck expensive.
You think if they reprinted the dual lands here, they'll actually like get people to Legacy?
Possibly.
If they reprint the duos, I think they get people out
They-
of Magic.
That's rest.
Are the duels and the restricted?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Sorry, the duels on the what you call it?
What's reserve list?
Reserve list, yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
God damn it, man!
That's why they're not reprint. Yeah, I think if they reprint the duos,
People are gonna get angry.
high chance people are gonna just, quit Magic.
No, but the old duels are fine. Like we've seen time and time again, Tarmogoyf, the old copy of Tarmogoyf, the future side of version
You cannot
of
compare
Tarmogoyf.
Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf has a special border when it was printed.
True.
No, but these are special borders. Look at the borders.
No.
The lands have the little squarey things in them. And
You don't understand. Look
People
at
do look
Onslaught
for-
fetch lands.
Onslaught.
oh no, but the onslaught fetch lands, they held their price. They did drop a little.
They dropped quite a bit.
They dropped a little bit when it came out, but it went back up.
Onslaught fetch lands?
Yeah,
Are-
the
are you
onslaught
sure?
fetch
Because
lands.
I know.
Okay, let's.
So the new fetch lands, to me, they look better.
The new fetch lands, yeah, they look better, but there are still crazy people out there who just want the old
onslaught
borders,
fetch lands, yeah.
I want the old borders. I wouldn't mind getting the old borders.
So let's take a look at, let's say,
They are
Polluted
still more expensive for sure.
Mm.
Okay, so let's look at Polluted Delta then. We'll take a look at the onslaught. Price trend. Okay, so it dropped from 120 to right now it's $50.
Dude, that's more than 50%.
Yeah.
Wait, when did Khans come out?
Look at this right here. Look at
Oh,
this right
okay.
here. Yo,
Alright.
it did tank.
All right, so it did drop quite a bit.
This is not dropping, mate.
This is
That
not
is a
drop.
tank.
This is
Tanking is the right word to use.
Okay, but yeah, Polluted Delta is one of those. Okay, so the fetch lands were one of those things that were opened up. Khans was definitely not a limited print run.
no.
And
no,
Khans
it-
was
like,
quite
Khans
wide
was
open
the
for the
set.
lands. Yeah.
Maro did say Khans was one of those sets that it was the most open set in the history of Magic because there were the fetch lands, because there were the old fetch lands. So, yeah, but I don't think it will cause too much of a drop. If Tarmogoyf is anything of an indication, like it gets to hold its price. It
But-
does take a
No,
little
but it's also
beating.
because of the format. Modern is just more people playing Modern, and it's easier
But
to
you
get
can-
into Modern.
But you can make people play Legacy. You can get people to play Legacy if you don't have this stupid reserve list. We'll talk about this another day, but the reserve list is...
I think the lands are a problem.
Yeah.
the lands are the problem. That's the
And
thing.
if
And
you
the
reprint
lands are the
it's
reserve list.
another, you opening a can of worms. There's more problems.
You
from
don't have to
reprinting.
reprint the lands in like en masse. You don't have to reprint the lands in like a bajillion copies each, like the fetch lands. You can reprint the lands in a set like this, in like Modern Masters or in Eternal Masters,
don't
where
think you
it's a
should.
limited print run,
I don't think you should.
a single print run, where you don't have as many copies out in the wild as
It
well.
defeats the purpose then.
It doesn't defeat the purpose,
How about
but
how about
Legacy,
FTV?
they're trying to push Legacy in the States.
That's what
But-
they say.
That's what they
That's
say
what they
lah.
say.
I mean, Legacy can be a thing. It's just, if WotC keeps doing this,
It's
with
just
the
easier to
reprints.
transition from standard to modern than from somewhere to legacy.
That's true, but there's also a lot of impetus. There's a lot of impetus to transition from standard to modern. Since now we got no more modern Pro Tour, and we got no.
But it's just easier. I mean, in terms of easier means acquiring
acquiring the
cards
cards
for
are
modern is a
slightly
lot
easier.
easier.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
And
But that-
with the onslaught fetch lands, with rough nigger shock lands, it's just easier to play modern if you want to.
Yeah, but
the lands are
wasn't
not
this-
expensive now.
Exactly, but wasn't this the whole point of Eternal Masters, that we get access to old cards again, like Force of Will, like Vampiric Tutors, so yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me that you would not reprint. Well, I know it's on the reserve list, but it doesn't make sense that you wouldn't reprint things that would make people allow people to play Legacy, So because of this, I think maybe not solely because of this, but this is a big factor that we're not going to see a big demand shift in Legacy.
I think I'm a strong believer that they shouldn't touch the dual lens. Like I think in every game there should be, even especially collectible card game, there should be something that's like a holy grail.
Collectible.
Yeah.
There's like these are grail items basically, the dual lens and then the power 9.
Yeah. Okay.
So these are things you shouldn't touch and shouldn't.
But the problem is, right, this logic is fine, but then in that case, Legacy will never grow. It's just gonna just stay there.
I mean, it depends on how much Wizards really want to grow Legacy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem that they want to grow Legacy. They want just standard, and more standard.
Because that's what makes money, and they are a company.
I know.
If they do stupid things like that hurts the business, then we don't get to play Magic at all.
They reprint the Zendikar.
This is not going to hurt.
It's really just a lesser evil.
How is this going to hurt business? They do run their standard, and their standard is always fine. Like you could reprint the Power 9.
Oh no, you can't. No, you can't.
Well, okay, no, you can't.
No, you can't.
You just irritate the collectors, and they'll probably sue your company. That's fine. But you've got millions to like just.
Oh yeah, you actually can sue the company, I think.
Yeah,
if they reprint anything on the reserve list.
Yeah, but
no, that is you actually. Well, it depends on whose lawyers are better. I believe WotC will probably get better lawyers because
no,
they've
there's
got more
actually
money.
a law about this something false advertising because.
Okay, no mind. We'll talk about that another day. Like this discussion is reserved for the reserve list. Okay. So, yeah, I had some notable cards to take a look at. I think probably like Jace the Mind Sculptor just went down in price by by about 10%, just slightly more than 10%. Sinkhole has still held its price because there has been some prints, Alpha, Beta, and Unlimited, and there's a Judge program. There's a Judge foil of it, but it's still maintaining its price. Natural Order still maintain its price. Young Pyromancer, well, we haven't seen a price drop yet. Price of Progress still has maintained its price.
Actually, look at Carcass right now. It just dropped by $10 from 151.
Woohoo! So there definitely is going to be a lot of reactionary selling.
Yeah.
So prices are definitely going to drop.
Oh yeah, maybe not today. Maybe like next week.
Yeah, next week we'll check back in the prices and see whether we're still right. But there's definitely going to be like a reactionary selling to all this. Oh, they're going to reprint Caracas. Okay, so I'm going to let go of my extra copies of Caracas, just so just to be a little safe. But all in all, as a whole, I don't think it's going to affect the prices of the cards by that much. You're going to see maybe a 10% drop, and that's about it. Not like the dual the fetch lands, which did see quite a significant drop, which I thought it wasn't that bad. But anyway, the last time I did the analysis, it wasn't that bad. But okay, so let's wrap up.
Sure. Okay.
We're gonna still just draft EMA anyway, right?
Yeah, we are.
After saying all this, like I don't mind opening a few packs. That's the thing.
It's fun to draft.
I think it'll be a fun set to draft, but nothing that I would probably. If you've got the money, you should invest in it. Just 3 years, hold on to it for 2-3 years. I think it will definitely go up in price because these are cards in limited stock. So the supply of it is, people will be still demanding it. New players, there will always be new players playing Legacy. Those players who play Vintage will always play Vintage. Those players who play Legacy will always play Legacy. There's nothing that stops them. The only thing that will stop them is that even when WotC goes broke and like stops printing cards, these people will still be playing Vintage. These people will still be playing Legacy. So there is no problem holding on to these cards. They will hold their value.
The problem is, right, if like the value of the box is really that bad, right, from the start, how likely is it that these cards will go up? Because in the first place, the cards...
Yeah, the pre-order prices seemed a bit steep. So there might be a period in time where shops will just hold on to boxes and not sell it anymore.
That's true.
For those of you who like pre-ordered it at those prices, I think it was a little jumping the gun, I feel.
Jumping the gun. What prices? Like 350?
The MSRP, I believe, let's check Star City Games how much they were selling the pre-orders. Can we go to Star City Games?
Let's start. Alright.
Alright, so how much was the pre-orders?
For which one?
For a box,
for a box? Hold on.
Yeah. In Singapore, it's about $340 for a box.
Oh, yeah, that's the average, I guess. Where's the sealed? Okay.
Sealed.
Is it booster boxes?
Box sets.
Oh, box sets. What's the difference?
Oh no, booster boxes.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh yeah, okay.
You have a pre-order for
Eternal Masters.
Well, anyway, yeah. So in Singapore, like the pre-order is $340. So it might, it doesn't seem to have that much monetary value coming back.
Okay, I'm here right now. Eternal Masters is $350 USD.
$350 USD. Well, it was lower than this. It was, it started out at, I think, $280 USD.
I don't remember it
USD.
being 300.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was not 300
yeah,
USD, but there was a lot of demand for it when the spoilers came out. But those were the best cards, and really, like the Monday and Tuesday when the spoilers came out, like those were the best cards, and that's it. So, I feel that people have jumped the gun, like really just just a little bit. It feels a little bit undervalued. That's all.
Yeah, it does.
So there'll be a point where this, people will keep holding this price, but the shops won't be selling, and they'll just keep it for for investment's sake. So that's about it.
Fair enough.
Okay, so that's our wrap up for the Eternal Masters. Try to draft it. If you want to invest in it. Otherwise, buy singles. That will probably be the best value you can get. Because you don't want to open a World Gorger Dragon alongside, I don't know what other mythics that are really bad in the set.
There's Balance.
Oh, Balance, yeah. And I don't know. What what other things could you open that you'll be like...
No.
If you got like 4 mythics, Agothian, Enchantress, which, okay, is worth quite a bit of money. World Gorger Dragon, Balance, Necropotence, and Agothian Enchantress, I think you'll be quite sad. Necropotence does have some value, and Agothian Enchantress definitely has quite a lot of value, but I think you'll be quite sad if that happens. If you don't open any of the Planeswalkers, or Vampiric Tutor, or Natural Order, or Force of Will,
It could have been something else, man.
It could have been something else, yeah, exactly. Sad face.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we're going to wrap up the show right now. Remember, you've been listening to the Power 9 podcast. You can find every episode and new episodes on the Power 9 on our website, power9podcast.com. You can also find us on mtgcast.com and iTunes and your favorite podcast service host supplier thing app that you have.
Okay.
I'm a loss for words.
Okay.
You can also find us on YouTube, youtube.com. Just type in there, Power 9 Podcast. We want more subscribers so that we can do... The more subscribers we have, the more things we can do with the account. And so that'll be nice. You can also find us on facebook.com/Power 9 Podcast. You can find all the updates there. All the stuff that we do. You can also find us on Instagram at Power 9 Podcast. You can find us on Twitter at Power 9 Podcast.
The 9 is the number 9.
Right. Before we go, we'll give Edwin a send-off because this is supposedly his last episode.
Wait, why? Where is he going?
No, he's going to deal with life.
Going to deal with life, yes.
Well, that sucks. I don't understand.
Sucks to be you.
You can just, Saturday you can have like just 2 hours.
You don't understand, man. 2 hours is it's more than just 2 hours.
Well, because
I don't like to come into the show unprepared. And that's what I've been doing, coming in unprepared.
Yeah.
So to do the show, it's not just...
Yeah, it's
not just the 2 hours of sitting here and talking. It's a lot of reading up.
Work.
And then there's a lot of... Basically, this is magic. You need to read up.
Yep.
If you want to talk about it.
Yeah. So like we had to do quite extensive financial.
Yeah. And then you have already been doing a lot of all the production work. I have not been doing anything except stupid thumbnails and Facebook and Instagram stuff.
Hey, but the Instagram stuff do get us a lot of
The Instagram
followers,
has been
which
growing,
is nice.
especially during the spoil season. Actually, we had quite a few new people following us.
Yeah, so thanks for following us.
Is that going to be my job now?
No,
I can still do. I can still do stuffs.
He just doesn't want to sit down to do the podcast
because
if he sits down in the shop and do the podcast, he'll stay in the shop
and then play Magic and
spend money, play Magic,
and then the day is gone just like that.
Spend on Magic and play some money.
So
spend the Magic and play some money.
Something like that.
So yeah, to do the podcast, there is a lot of pre-production work and there is quite a bit.
There's just a lot of time commitment that I cannot give now.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just be doing something else.
You have life to deal with. You've got your new house coming up soon.
Yeah.
Did you sign for it already?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Nice, I'll probably be able to move in if everything goes well by the end of the year or early next year.
Can we do the podcast at your place?
Nope.
Why? Why not?
No.
You just dedicate one room and then I can put all the equipment there.
No rooms. I only have one room in my new place.
Well, we have a dedicated room in
Don't complain.
This is kind of a room.
But it's sort of a room.
This is good enough because you do your stream here as well, so you don't need to. You really don't have to move your.
I don't have to move a lot,
basically.
Right? Yeah. Yep.
And then the Grey Ogre Games has been very nice to put out the place for you to do streams and do the show here.
Yeah, tag them and we like to tag.
Yeah, so yes. Thanks Edwin for.
You're welcome.
For
I'll still drop
the
by
show
when I can actually.
And you'll still be ever present. You're still running all the Instagram.
I'll still do
stuff
all the background stuff basically.
And all the weird images on
all the shit. All our beautiful thumbnails.
YouTube thumbnails are quite fun. Although this one, the latest episode, I wasn't that impressed. I thought it was.
I have no time, man.
No, I looked at it. I knew something was different, but I didn't know why it was different. So that's how good. Yeah, so that's how good the art, the artwork is. But then again, next time we should do something that stands out. I was saying, you should put Sahili Rai in a mech suit armor, the Steam Flogger boss. But we couldn't find a full.
Should have put her in a Gundam or something.
What? What?
Gundam and then with her head, right?
Too late.
Oh well. Oh no, we should have put a Gundam in the background. Pew, 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 pew.
No regrets now.
No regrets.
Oh well. Anyway, so thanks Edwin. You will be back, I hope. And you will join us once in a while.
I will. When I have time.
Yay. Thank goodness.
Thank you, Alfian, for taking up the co-host role.
Sure, no problem.
No, we've been actively looking for new people. It's just I think I got a little complacent. Maybe.
Little.
Well, no,
How long have you been jobless for, Mick?
That's the thing. I don't see. Well, all the rest of the people
all you have
around
been doing
me,
is streaming and sitting behind your screen.
But all the rest of the people around me don't have co-hosts.
You mean they are useless shits?
Properties. Yeah, they are useless shits.
What the hell is that supposed to
be? You have been knighted. Oh.
What? Oh, that's so weird.
So one last thing before we go. Remember, you can find us on twitch.tv/theasianjudge. I do a lot of streaming. Right now, I do a lot of Overwatch streaming. But you can also find us on Grey Ogre Games Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. And we do a lot of Magic content there.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
Yeah, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Tuesday nights are the ones that I am very happy with.
Why?
I think it's quite popular as well.
Yeah, it's the SCG game night.
Standard, yeah. Oh
SCG game night, standard, and the long weekend, the weekend tournaments. Those are fun to cast because I have deck lists and I can talk about them. Anyway, so remember, just tune in, and if you like the show, just share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel as well as our YouTube channel. And if you like watching streams, then go down to our Twitch. So for myself and Edwin and Alfian, we're saying bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Ciao. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Power 9 podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of the hosts.
And I'm Alfian, the other host.
Shit, I messed it up. I made a long pause.
Yeah.
Alfian took it as a cue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I went to like swallow saliva and then
You
like,
suck.
was shit. Alright.
Continue lah.
Let's end with two.
Hi guys.
Okay, no man.
I'm here as well. Restart.
Restart. That goes right to the end
Sure.
every episode.